What it is, what it do, is Big Mo.
Kick Kels, baby.
And welcome back to the Big Mo Podcast, episode 10. Yo, we back, baby. We back,
baby.
We've been gone for way too long. It's been a
gone
minute.
For way too long.
I know. I was almost about to spit. I've been in the spitting mood today for some reason, bro. Like, I'm ready to spit some bars, but
it just happens, man.
Here. Welcome back to the Big Mo Podcast.
Listen, welcome back.
Like we said, it's been a long 2 weeks. You know, we've been having some private, personal issues and shit like that. So
a lot of issues, man.
We don't want to bring that vibe to the podcast. You know how we always.
Just before you set it off, I just want to get one thing clear. Rest in peace, DMX, man.
RP DMX.
Rest in peace to the dog.
Where my dog's at.
Where my dog's at. Rest in peace to the dog. Listen, this hip hop took a major shot in the dark with that one, man.
Yeah.
We took a major hit with that one.
Yep.
What I gotta say about X? He was very outspoken. Didn't give no care in the world of what anybody thought about him. That's what I liked about him. He kept it real. He kept it to himself. You know, he didn't give no shits. And he was straight hip hop, man. He was hip hop at his finest. Exactly. The hardcore you're gonna get.
Facts, bro.
And rest in peace, X, man. Listen, it's somebody I grew up listening to. Yeah. It's like somebody I really grew up listening to, man, and it sucks.
It hit, and I'll tell you right now, it hit New York as hard as anything else too. Like, he's a legend in New York, you know. It's not gonna be the same, you know, hip hop. I mean,
not at all.
It's a big loss in the community of hip hop. It's one of the legends, man. One of the legends, man. But hopefully he's resting in peace right now. You know, he
ain't got no more pain.
No more pain, bro. And just up there with Pac and his boy Kato up there too.
Yeah.
You know, and just you don't have to deal with all the demons he had to deal with down here, you know?
Yeah.
So RPX, man. RPX.
Give it up for New York, man. Give it up for New York, man.
Yeah.
Give it up for hip hop. Give it up for DMX. Give it up for the icon, for the legend.
Yeah.
Hall of Fame, whatever you want to call him, man.
Yeah.
He's up. He's there. I think he's probably, honestly speaking, he's top. He's honestly speaking, with his first 3-4 albums, he's top 5 of all time. Greatest.
I mean, top 5s are debatable. So I get you.
Debatable, but he made at least 3 solid. His first 3 albums.
His first 3 albums
was really good.
I think wasn't he like the first rapper to have his back-to-back albums go number 1?
Back-to-back albums. It's two number 1 albums.
Yeah.
2 number 1 multi-selling albums, platinum in the same year.
Yeah. Crazy.
So nobody has ever done that ever again.
Yeah. And
so
nobody
give it up to that.
Yeah, man. But yeah, man, it's been a while. You know, we've been dealing with our own shit, but I'm glad to be back. We've been fiending to do the podcast all week, and this episode is gonna be strictly on fucking WrestleMania. We're gonna be talking about wrestling this week. Kels knows I've been very on and off of wrestling a lot. So like I watched the Royal Rumble and I was catching up until like Elimination Chamber, and then after Elimination Chamber, for some reason I stopped watching it. It's not like because I didn't want to watch it. It was just like there was so many other shit that I wanted to watch. So then I was like, you know what, fuck it, I'll just wait till WrestleMania comes out and then I'll pick up from there. So this whole week, bro, I binged everything. It was both nights of WrestleMania, both nights of Takeover. I watched the whole Undertaker Last Ride documentary, which if you haven't seen that and you're a wrestling fan, You need to
I'll watch
watch
that.
that ASAP, because that's
It,
such
it,
a great documentary.
it's so to the heart, man.
Yeah, yeah, man. It showed like how fucking much Undertaker cared about fucking wrestling, bro. Like how much he cared for the business. Like, bro, like I would have been out. If I was there, I would have been like, yo, nah, I'm done. But he was like, nah, I'm not. Like, especially like there was a couple of times that he had bad matches. And he was like, I'm not going out like that. Like, that's not gonna be the last thing they remember me as, like, as a in a match like that, you know? So I mean, you got to give him props, man. But if you haven't seen that documentary, I suggest you to go see it, man.
I'll
So
see it.
overall, before we get into like the different matches that occurred in WrestleMania and stuff like that, um, and Takeover, what did you finish? Did you finish watching both nights of Takeover or no? Not yet.
NXT?
NXT, yeah.
No.
All right, so we talk about that another. I'll probably
I
give
only spoke. I only saw night one.
yeah, I'll give my thoughts on that after we talk about WrestleMania. So
All right.
we had WrestleMania night 1 and night 2. So overall, I want to say I think WrestleMania was pretty good this year. I'm not gonna lie. I thought it was. I was going into it thinking it was gonna be like complete trash. You know, just. But that's the thing with WWE. I always put my expectations all the way to the ground because I don't want to get too amped up and then you get let down even more. You know, so I went into it like, okay, let's see what we got. So night one, the first match of night one was. Let me pull it up because I had like a whole bunch of fucking notes, bro. I was taking notes the whole time. I was taking notes and notes and notes. So we got WrestleMania night one. You had like of course, the introduction, like Vince McMahon coming out and talking to the crowd and everything like that. And I was like, yo, I was like,
It
you know
looks
how I
like
feel about
it
Vince.
looks,
But I was like, yo,
it
this
looks
is
like a
like,
puppet, man.
yo, oh yeah, that dude definitely has mad plastic surgery, for sure, for sure. But like to see the crowd and to see the wrestlers' expressions, like, oh shit, like we're actually back, like there's actually fans in the stands. I can feel the energy because that's what was missing with wrestling. To me, that's why wrestling wasn't the same this whole past year. No matter how good the matches could be or anything, it just didn't have that atmosphere. And when you don't have that atmosphere in wrestling, it's not the same. Is the,
It's
the
not.
the WWE universe and the AEW fans or whatever the fans is what makes the shows even better, bro. Like so to having the actual fans there was perfect. Perfect.
I feel like it was bittersweet.
Yeah.
Like basically they every superstar that came out of the entrance ramp, every superstar that literally came out of the entrance ramp, they was just like they was either holding back their tears or they was just like,
The adrenaline was like there,
yeah,
bro.
it's
They were
like
like,
the adrenaline, like, yo, I'm seeing people. Like
yeah.
it's like, yo, I'm seeing people. This is a bittersweet moment. And I feel for them, it's like because I'm sorry, I keep saying this, but like I feel like because I'm trying to be an artist in the future.
Yeah.
So I feel like for me to go out there and do a concert where nobody is there,
It's like a virtual, like, oh,
it
like
feels
that. Yeah.
like a virtual concert. It feels weird.
Yeah.
But if I actually see people come in and after a whole year, and see
Yeah.
people come in and see people sitting there, standing there, you get like that. Oh, excuse me. You get like a drive, like an adrenaline, like a rush. Like
Yeah.
it's like it's like wow.
Yeah, man.
It,
It's
it,
yeah, it's different. It's a different energy. Different energy, man. Like, okay, so we had like the Vince McMahon opening, addressing the crowd, them doing the national anthem and stuff, and then you have Titus and Hogan coming out, and I was just like, oh,
yeah,
can we just
yeah.
get it out? No, the funniest part was they were cheering Titus and then booing the shit out of Hogan.
Listen,
And I was like,
listen,
yes, boo the shit out of that piece of shit.
listen. the thing about Hulk Hogan, man, I feel like he has so much scandal towards him that nobody even cares about him anymore. And
No,
it's sad because Hulk Hogan is like, you say Hulk Hogan, he's a household name. He's like legendary
pretty much.
icon.
Yeah,
You think about legend, icon, Hall of Fame, everything.
yeah, yeah.
And for you to not to boo Hulk Hogan,
That's big.
it must,
That's big.
yeah.
That
That's
goes to
big
show you're a
because
real piece of shit because how iconic he is, and people are booing him now. Like is crazy, man. But listen, you make your bed, you lay in it, Papa. You know how it is, bro. But yeah, so you had that shit happening, and then the first match of the night for the WWE Championship was Bobby Lashley versus Drew McIntyre for the championship. So, what do you think about that fight, that match?
um
Because I have some.
I think I don't know why they go in this direction. I don't know why they're pushing Bobby Lashley right now. Like I really feel for Drew McIntyre. Some people are starting to boo him, honestly, if you haven't noticed.
Yeah,
Some people are starting to not like Drew McIntyre, and I don't know what's the exact reason, but
because
I
people are
feel like
starting. I think people are starting to like Bobby Lashley,
exactly
which
that.
I like Bobby Lashley.
I don't know, man.
Lately, because you know how I never liked the Bobby Lashley, but I do like this new incarnation of Bobby Lashley. I feel like this is when I see Bobby Lashley, this is the fucking character I see. This guy takes no shit, fucking destroys everybody, and I feel like he's much better with like MVP. Like he can still talk and everything like that. He's fine with talking, but when he has like MVP has been good as like that manager role lately, which I was surprised. But as the match itself, I felt like the match was solid. It was a solid match to open the show. It was nothing like something like out of this world. It was nothing like that. But um Bobby wins. He retains the title. And it was a good way to start the show. It was nothing like it was definitely not it was not terrible and it was not like the best match on the card, you know? So, and then we have to me this that whole tag team turmoil match to get the number one contender for.
Honestly, I didn't even watch
I
that
was
match.
watching it just to watch it because I was just like I couldn't wait for that shit to end because I was like, yo, this is bad, bro. Like I'm sorry, but I don't Lana. I'm sorry, Lana can't wrestle. I just don't like Lana. Naomi could go. I like Naomi, but it's not enough. Carmella, Billy Kay, who's not a part of WWE anymore as of today.
She's released.
She's released. See ya.
See ya.
Then you got the Riot Squad with Liv Morgan and
Yo,
Riot.
don't you find that kind of sad that she got released? She did her WrestleMania and she was like, all right, it's time for you to go.
Hey, at least she did a WrestleMania before she left.
I guess.
Right? Shit.
I guess she did too.
You got Mandy Rose and Dana Brooke.
Mandy Rose. Oof.
I mean,
well, did you see her slip and fall?
Yo, I was just about to mention that. That slip, bro. That shit had me rolling, and then I felt bad for her. She just went zoom, boom, and then she's like trying to play it off. That was
give it up to Mandy Rose. Give it up to Mandy Rose.
Yo, she bust her ass, but she got it right back up and was like nothing. And then it was like, who else was in? Oh, then Natalia and Tamina. I'm like, okay, listen,
like,
Tamina.
It's like, who cares?
Who cares at this point? I was like, who cares? I was like, you know, they ain't winning.
Just give me a match.
I was like, okay. Then you had the third match, Seth Rollins versus Cesaro. Finally, Cesaro got a fucking singles match for WrestleMania, bro. I don't understand why.
Honestly, actually speaking, this is his first single match in WrestleMania?
Yes, his first single match on the card.
Wow. And you know how long Cesaro's been in the company?
That's what I'm saying. He's always been in tag teams when he's been on WrestleMania. He hasn't been
That's
on,
terrible.
and that's ridiculous because remember that time when he had that takeover for when NXT first started doing their takeovers, and he had the match with Sami Zayn.
Yeah.
That was one of the at that time that was like top 5 matches on NXT takeovers. There's still so much after that, but um, that like Cesaro can go, man. Cesaro can go. I could see Cesaro if they pushed him the right way. He could be a WWE champion. He could be a WWE champion from how he works. He's one of the best in the ring that I feel like is very underrated and
Very
overlooked a
underrated.
lot. He's very
Very
overlooked
underrated.
because every match that he's in, he always makes a dope ass like move, and it's always a good match when he's there. And I feel like him with Seth Rollins always put on a good show. I listen. I know people hate Seth Rollins. I like Seth Rollins. I like Seth
Listen,
Rollins.
the thing, I kind of miss the Monday Night Messiah gimmick because he doesn't do that gimmick anymore. I
Yeah,
don't know what he's in. I don't know what he's doing now,
he's
but
doing like a mixture of something. Yeah,
yeah, I
it's
don't
not
know, but
full Messiah.
that Monday Night Messiah gimmick was actually pretty cool. It
Yeah,
was different,
yeah,
but I don't know. I don't know. Um, I don't. The thing was with me with Seth Rollins, I feel like when he first basically when he was heel, when he was like with joining with Triple H, and then he had the J&J security and shit. I
yeah,
feel like that Seth Rollins was actually really good. He
yeah,
was at his
yeah.
peak.
But he was
He
like
was at his peak.
he was working for Triple H and staff and
Yeah,
everything like that,
yeah.
and I like that. I like when
Yeah, I like
I,
that Seth Rollins.
I also do miss when like the owners get involved, like because it reminds me of the Attitude Era with Vince
Yeah,
and
you don't
Shane.
have that.
You don't
You don't
have that
have
no
that
more because
anymore, man.
that was the thing about that was they were running that shit into the ground. That was like for the longest they were doing the same thing with Triple H being in the behind everything and like we need like a new thing of that because that's always been like a kind of a staple of WWE as of late. After the last 30 years, it's been that. But there was some crazy spots in that fucking match. Like that corkscrew splash from the top rope from fucking Seth Rollins. I didn't see that shit coming. Man, he did like a corkscrew in the air and hit Cesaro. And I was like, yo, crazy, bro. Crazy. And then freaking Cesaro with that uppercut, bro. He's nasty with that uppercut. He's always he caught him right on the curb stomp. He tried to Seth Rollins tried to do the curb stomp. He went fuck uppercut his ass. I was like, yo, let's go. But Cesaro won the match too, so I was like, yes, like that's good. I was at that moment. I was like, that's the best match so far. That was the best match so far. We had the WWE Raw Tag Team titles, right? The New Day, who were the champions, versus AJ Styles and Omos. Why? That's all I got to say. Why? AJ Styles and Omos won. I'm just, it baffles me because AJ Styles is literally like one of, if not the best wrestler in the business and in the WWE. And what the fuck are they doing? Like, I don't understand this whole like Omar situation right now. I'm just like a little lost because I was a little lost. I don't know how he came in. I know he's part of NXT and shit like that because
You just you just kind of fired me up. I'm about to go on an AJ Styles rant right now.
oh shit. Okay, go give it to me. Give it to me.
Yo, AJ Styles. Why I don't know. I don't understand why he's doing this tag team. I don't get it. Honestly, I don't get it.
Me neither.
AJ Styles is literally supposed to be in the main event. Honestly, at
Yep.
WrestleMania,
Yep. Yep.
he's that fucking high caliber type of talent, and it sucks because AJ Styles been in WWE since 2016. He's
Yeah.
been in WWE for what is it, like 5 years already?
5 years. Yeah, 5 years.
And he has not main evented WrestleMania at all. That's one.
He hasn't met a Raider. He has. Yeah,
he has never main evented WrestleMania. Two, he has never been in WrestleMania as WWE champion. He's won the championship against Shinsuke Nakamura.
Yeah.
But he has never been in WWE WrestleMania as a champion. They going into WrestleMania as a champion.
Yeah.
And three, he hasn't had a Royal Rumble win, which is sad because honestly, AJ Styles is a top talent. And if you think about AJ Styles, you call about AJ Styles, you think about his name, the high caliber name of AJ Styles.
Yeah.
He's right up there with everybody else in the attitude, whether you call it attitude era, ruthless aggression.
Yep.
He's there.
Yeah.
He's there.
Yep.
He's been around in the well, not in the company, but he's been around in the business since 2004, 2005.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
yeah,
like,
and if you need any more clarity of how good AJ Styles is, watch the interview of I don't even know the interview and then the last ride from the Undertaker with the Undertaker, the last ride, and the Broken Skull interviews that he did with Stone Cold. He said AJ Styles is the best guy working in the business today.
Right.
Undertaker said that. This is literally the best guy in the WWE right now.
He's the last of a dying breed.
Yes.
Basically.
Yes.
Basically.
He basically compared him to Shawn Michaels, which basically he's Shawn Michaels. But I don't know what they're doing, bro. And I'm like, come on, like this tag team, I'm not feeling it.
He deserves so much better. And this is this is when I'm gonna get into another rant. You know who's supposed to be in there? You know who exactly is supposed to be in WrestleMania facing AJ Styles? Aleister Black, god damn it.
Fucking Aleister Black.
Exactly. Aleister Black? Where is Aleister Black?
I'm hoping to God, because there's been rumors that
there's rumors he's coming back.
Coming back.
But god damn it, where the hell is he? Why would you have such a high talent of Aleister Black miss WrestleMania?
Yeah.
And you can have him feud with AJ Styles. You know the feud? You know the money they'll make? AJ Styles, Aleister Black. That shit sells right there, man.
Oh my God. Like, they don't know what they got right there, bro. They don't know what they got with a lot. Don't even get me started. Fucking Ricochet. Ricochet, they just fucking beat into the ground. They said, oh, man, you ain't nothing. Ricochet was one of the best guys coming out of NXT, and then they fucked him over, bro. And I was still pissed off to this day. They changed his whole fucking
entrance. You know what would be a dope feud? Ricochet and Matt Riddle.
I'm telling you.
Ricochet versus Matt. You turn Matt Riddle heel.
Yeah.
You have Ricochet fight him as a face, as a baby face. My God.
I'm telling you.
My God.
Listen, WWE, if you listening to our podcast, because we're gonna title this shit WrestleMania, so I hope you listening, because me and Kels here probably book the cards better than you do, because the cards you be booking is just straight trash. Raw, I'm not gonna give anything away, but Raw was fucking garbage. For go home for Raw after WrestleMania, and it was complete garbage. There was nothing to it. I was like, "What is this, bro? Like, come on, this is not a Raw after WrestleMania. It felt like a Raw in fucking September or somewhere, like in the middle of the fucking year. Like, nobody cares. Like,
and then look at the pay-per-view that's coming up, WrestleMania Backlash. What the fuck does that mean?
That's what I'm saying. I was confused. Okay. I thought I was seeing things. And I was like, maybe I'm just bugging. But now that you confirm it, why are they calling WrestleMania Backlash?
Why?
Everybody knows what Backlash is. Like, the fuck are you calling it WrestleMania for?
WrestleMania Backlash. That's exactly what it's called. So what are you saying? What are you basically saying? It's WrestleMania and everybody having their revenge, basically.
That's what it is. That's basically what it is. Because that's basically what every pay-per-view after WrestleMania is all the rematches and shit like that. That's basically what it is. Because they
listen, you this is gonna get me upset. Just keep going with the WrestleMania recap, man. This is gonna keep
right.
going fire
So
in the hole,
AJ
man.
Styles wins with Omos. They got the tag
Oh my
team.
God.
That match was just completely boring. Anyway, it was boring. It was boring. So now we get to another boring match to me was the steel cage match with Braun Strowman and Shane McMahon. Bro, I've seen Shane McMahon do this all the fucking time. I'm done with it. Like I don't care. Good. You like
It's
to
not.
sacrifice your body. Great. Good job.
It's not. It's not cool anymore.
Exactly. Like, who cares, bro? Nobody cares anymore. Unless you're gonna jump from the pirate ship that was in the fucking entrance, then I don't want to see nothing. Like,
What was after that? Was it
okay, so after the
was
steel
it
cage match
Kevin Owens?
was m- one of my matches of the week. Bad Bunny, Damian Priest versus The Miz and Morrison. Bro, give it
Hey,
up.
buddy, wait.
Boricua puñeta, ya tú sabes. You already know, baby.
Yo,
Bad Bunny.
for
Yo,
anybody that don't know, yeah, like you're saying, for anybody that don't know, Bad Bunny is hot as a motherfucker right now.
yo, bro. When I'm telling you this guy can do no wrong, he literally can't do no wrong. This motherfucker was doing moves that I've never seen a celebrity even try to do.
He did a Canadian destroyer, bro.
Who does it?
A Canadian? Who does that?
On the mat on the floor, he did that shit. Like, I'm like, what is going on here? I was completely shocked. I was like, I was expecting like him to do like I was expecting him to be tagged in. I was expecting Damian Priest to go first. When Damian Priest allowed Bad Bunny to go first, I was like, oh, this is different. I was like, okay. And Bad Bunny was showing, and then I know The Miz and Morrison sold that shit so good. They sold the Miz sold every freaking shot Bad Bunny hit him with. It was perfect, bro.
Yo, give it up for Bad Bunny. Give it up for Puerto Rico. Give it up for Boricua, baby.
Yo, I was so.
Give it up for Damian Priest too, man.
I was so hyped. That entrance he did when he's on the fucking truck on the trailer and he comes in.
Yeah.
And, come on, that was the best. Oh my
You
god.
say on me peak. Hey.
Estoy en mi peak. Hey, estoy en mi peak.
Mira, man, yo.
Oh my god.
Yo.
Like you said, that Canadian destroyer, bro. Oh, that Canadian destroyer was fucking amazing. I was so surprised when I saw that shit because I heard people saying, "Yo, Bad Bunny did an amazing job," and I was like, "Okay, maybe he just did like, he did some moves and everything." When I saw that, I was like, "Okay, this is on another level. He needs to come back."
Honestly, yo, you give Triple H or Vince gives him a contract right now, yo, I would be like, yo, fuck it, give it to him.
Yo, please give it to him, yo. Yo, he was like, and that was so. I was so happy to see people like, yo, who is this Bad Bunny? And then when like the performance that he did, they were like, oh, I gotta check out his music. I was like, yes, this is what I'm talking about. Exposure, bro. You like you were trying to get the tickets earlier. Bad Bunny literally crashed Ticketmaster.
Yo, they crashed Ticketmaster. I tried to get tickets. I tried to get 5 tickets.
Yeah.
I didn't get not one fucking ticket. Listen, Ticketmaster, you gotta get it together. You gotta get it together because tomorrow at 12 o'clock, what time is it right now?
It's 12. It's 12.
It's 12.
Midnight.
So listen, in 12 hours, y'all gotta get it together because I need these Bad Bunny tickets.
Yo,
I need to go to this concert.
Yo, because we're gonna be wilding. We're gonna be wilding. But yeah,
because Bad Bunny is hot as a motherfucker.
It goes to show. It goes.
Pause.
It goes to show you though how big that WrestleMania exposure was, because Bad Bunny I think would have sold out the show, but to crash the site. I don't know if that's a mixture between WrestleMania and because it's COVID and people like we missed out on 2020 Bad Bunny going on tour. So maybe that's a mixture of that. But man,
Bad Bunny is just hot right now, man.
What a match. And Damian Priest, bro. Damian Priest is go. Please don't mess him up. Yo, his gimmick is popping. I love his entrance theme. His theme is fire, and I just pray. I'm praying to the lords, to the wrestling gods, that Vince doesn't fuck him up. That's all I'm praying for, because we got a Boricua in there, baby. We got a Boricua representando, you know,
Yeah.
like.
Representando, tú sabes,
Then
boricua, papá, para muerte, para que lo sepa.
and then when we thought we were done, the next match comes is the WWE SmackDown Women's Championship, and they fucking
Give it
tore
up.
the house down, bro.
Give it up for the
Bianca Belair and Sasha Banks, man.
give it up for the females.
Yep. The first time, and I'd never noticed this before, the first time two black females.
Two black females. Give it up for the black females. Like, not let's just say like not like that, but you know, give it up for them, man.
No, it's true, bro. Like, it's crazy how, you know, that's history right there, bro. Like, the first time two African American females are fighting for the championship on a WrestleMania, for that matter. Like, it was, and then to see that, like, their entrances, and Bianca Belair could go. We already know Sasha Banks can go, so I was already ready for this. I was like, okay, this is gonna be a match. And then seeing them when the bell rings and seeing them looking at each other and Bianca Belair crying, and I'm like, yo, this is a moment, bro.
They cried because of the scandal that's going on, and plus they be in front of a live audience.
Yep, it's a whole bunch of emotions running.
It's a whole bunch of emotions, a whole bunch of shit going on right now.
Yeah, man. So it was like that was a moment, man. And then they delivered on the fucking match, bro.
Yo, and then did you hear that fucking whip from Bianca Belair to Sasha Banks? Like,
yo,
you heard that shit? Like, wow.
Hell yeah, bro. Yo, and then fucking Sasha Banks did this fucking she did a double springboard tornado DDT, and I was like, what the hell? I was like, yo, there you see, that's an NXT match.
That's an NXT
That's
match
an
right there.
NXT match. Those are two females that came from NXT. Sasha Banks has put on some of the best fucking matches, and like, I know she's gotten a lot of. She hasn't. The only thing I do, like, I get sad is that she hasn't had a long run with the title. That's my only.
She hasn't won at WrestleMania either.
She hasn't won at WrestleMania at all. But
she's 0-6.
She put down a fucking great show, man. And I was and at this point, WrestleMania records don't fucking matter anymore. Like, at this
ever
point,
since the Undertaker, the shit don't count.
Yeah. So it really doesn't matter. And they were doing like Stone Cold, because I was watching the interviews. He was talking about a lot of these guys that are main event level wrestle on WrestleMania. They have a loss record in WrestleMania. Like 10-13. Like, I think Triple H is like 10-13 or something. Like they've lost a lot, you know, more than they've won. But Sasha Banks and Bianca Belair, perfect way to end the night. Perfect way to end the night. And night one.
I think I'm sorry to cut you off, but I think the only person that has a good record is Seth Rollins at WrestleMania.
Seth Rollins. I think Stone Cold is 5-2. I forgot the rest, but and of course Undertaker.
John Cena has a good record in WrestleMania too.
John Cena has a pretty good record in WrestleMania too. But yeah, so like, but that was a great way to finish the show. Fucking seeing Bianca Belair win the title, I was like, oh my god, what a match, bro, what a match. And I think night one overall, we're gonna get into night two, was better than night two.
Night one, out of 5, I give it a 3.
I give it a 3.5. I get it a little bit more up because I felt like the last two matches really delivered, and that's big because the celebrity match is usually like the throwaway match. Like, nobody really cares about that match.
Right.
The fact that it went as long as it did too. It went long. It went, how long would it went? Like 20 minutes?
I want to say, I think like 15, honestly.
15 to 20 minutes. I know it was something around that area, but they gave them time. Like, I didn't expect them to be that long. I was like, wait, the match is still going? Like, what's going on here? Like, this is dope, man. I was like enjoying myself, man. And the way that they just ended it with the two best matches, man. Two best matches on the card. And then the Cesaro and Seth Rollins match was easily one of the best. Was the third best match because those last two matches were just like amazing.
Yep.
And
Yep.
so we go to night two. Night two,
Night two.
basically all the champions defending their belts. Basically, that was really it. Night two was all like the champions. So except for the first match, the first match was Orton versus the Fiend.
Oh boy.
Great fucking entrance. The Fiend with a great entrance.
I honestly even like Randy Orton's entrance. That's
Randy
this
Orton's
this
entrance was dope. I
just
liked
for
his
him to
attire.
come out and he acknowledged everybody was there.
Yeah, yeah.
He he gave into the crowd. He was like, "Listen, this is for the heart," and he ate it all up.
Yep.
He ate it all up.
Yep. Nah. Okay, so the entrances were dope. I liked his attire too, like the white and red.
Oh, did you? Oh no, did you catch that? Oh well, we're gonna get into.
We're gonna get
further.
into that, and we'll talk about that. We'll talk. I know
Okay,
you getting
all
it.
right. Yeah. Okay.
The Fiend's entrance was creepy as fuck with the whole big box thing, and then him coming out the box. Awesome. And then I thought the red light was gonna go away, but it didn't. And that freaking annoyed the shit out of me the entire match. I hate when they do that, bro. I don't want to see a red light. I don't care if they're trying to be in hell, like fuck it. Like, I wanna see the match. I don't wanna see freaking red. Like, so that was already like pissing me off a little bit. Um Alexa Bliss was looking creepy as fuck, but I just didn't like. I think we're really. I feel like that match ended so abruptly. I feel like they had another 10 minutes to go, and I feel like if Alexa Bliss wasn't involved with that whole ending, I think the match could have been at least a good match. But it ended like that, bro. Like you blink and it was done. I was like, wait, already? I was like, what the hell?
Listen, that was honestly speaking, that was just night two, period. But we're
Yeah,
gonna get into it.
yeah. Pretty much. Um, but and I do gotta say, like, the Fiend has literally like one of the best masks in WWE history.
His match, they fixed the match. It looks better.
It looks better this one than the one that he originally came out. It both
Yeah.
looked pretty good, but this one looked even more creepier. I was like, oh shit, this shit could give kids nightmares, bro. I was
Yeah.
like, this reminded me of like Attitude Era shit, like, but the execution was not there. Then we had WWE Women's Raw Tag Team, another snooze fest. That was Shayna Baszler and Nia Jax, which I'm so done with Nia Jax, and they completely fucked up Baszler, which I knew they were gonna do. Versus Natalia and Tamina. I mean, as I said in my notes, I'm over Nia Jax. I said Baszler has fallen from grace.
What's the
Like
point?
Baszler has fallen from grace. I said this match is a snooze fest. Like I barely paid attention to it because it was so boring. I think I was dozing off. Like that's how boring that match was.
That's crazy.
It did not keep my attention, bro, at all. And it sucks because like I really like Baszler when she was in NXT, and they just completely like I don't know what they. I remember I haven't been watching a lot, so for me coming back and seeing Baszler, and I'm like, oh man, like something's not the same with this character.
And
Like,
yeah, and she's not getting any younger, man.
no, nobody's getting any younger. That's nobody, man. Nobody's getting any younger. None of these guys, man. AJ Styles ain't getting any younger, so they better fucking do something with AJ Styles before it's too late. Then after that, we had the Kevin Owens versus Sami Zayn match.
That was pretty. That was okay.
The match was good. The match was good. I hate Logan Paul. I just hated seeing his motherfucking face. Like
I hate all the Pauls. Jake
I hate
Paul, Logan Paul,
Logan
Chris
Paul.
Paul.
Fuck them all, bro. Like I was like, I don't want to see this douchebag. And then he has I was looking on WWE Shop, and he has a fucking T-shirt on there. I'm like, get the fuck out of here, bro. Like nobody wants your damn T-shirt except for these little ass, stupid ass kids. But yeah, so you had they had good chemistry, KO and Sami Zayn, and that's another guy like. Don't even get me like a lot of these guys, man. It came from NXT with so much potential, and they just didn't do it justice. Kevin Owens, I felt was the only one that really because he barely he was in what NXT for like what 5 months, not even 4 months, and then he went straight to the main roster. Like he flew up to the main roster. But
Yeah, I feel like they don't give, but they don't really give Kevin Owens. I mean, Kevin Owens. They don't give Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn any love, man. Honestly speaking, they just
and that was one of
Kevin Owens. Kevin Owens has been treated like shit, and it sucks.
yeah.
That's another guy that he works his ass off, and he doesn't get what he deserves.
Yep. Yeah, I agree. I agree. And that was one of the best rivalries. The Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens rivalry, man. That was one of the best rivalries at NXT. It was like so good, and I just felt like they just fucked it up, man, as they always do, you know.
They
And
fucked it up.
they fucked it up, and Owens with the stunner wins because now that's his finisher and shit. I like the pump up power bomb better.
Yeah.
Like it is what it is, though. I mean, whatever. That match was good. Kevin Owens wins, and then he stuns Logan Paul, so that made the match for me. It's like good, get his ass out of here.
Get out of here.
Then you had the WWE United States Championship.
Oh,
I literally slept. I don't think I watched that match. I think I was literally on my phone the entire time because I barely wrote
listen,
anything. I said
I don't,
solid match, but I don't even
I
think it was a
don't
solid
know.
match.
I don't know what they're doing with Matt Riddle,
The
man.
bro, the the bro kick though that called fucking Riddle at the at the end. He literally kicked him. He didn't even bro. He just straight kicked Matt Riddle in the freaking mouth. Just like pop right in the mouth. You saw him the next day on Raw. He was like, "Oh fucking
Yeah, he got a busted lip.
busted ass lip, bro." Like, but
I don't
Sheamus
listen.
becomes
I don't know. I don't know
champion.
what they do with Matt Riddle.
Yeah,
That's another talent.
yeah.
Another talent
And then
that
they put
is
him to
so.
get and then they put him to get his ass beat by Bobby Lashley the next night. I'm like, what's going on here? Yeah, then we got after that the Nigerian drum fight
Oh my!
for the IC title. Biggie was the
It
champion.
gets worse.
Apollo Cruz.
It gets
Uh,
worse.
I like Apollo, but
I
I
don't. I
mean,
don't like this. I don't like this Nigerian shit, man.
why you don't like it?
I don't know. Oh my god, what's going on? I don't. I feel like I don't. He sounds like he's like coming to America or something like that. Like, what is going on?
'Cause,
Like, out of nowhere, you just have an accent.
well, some listen. I listen. I don't know his backstory because you can hide that very well. Like I know people that they talk regular and shit like that, but one day with their family, they all of a sudden they got the accent and shit like that. So I know people personally that do that. So I don't know if he's. I'm pretty sure he is Nigerian. He's not gonna. They're not gonna fake that shit because the accent sound. It sounded spot on to me. I mean, I'm not a fucking.
But
I'm not
it's
a
mad
linguist over
funny.
here and
It's
shit.
mad funny though.
But the whole match was the the whole Nigerian drum fight shit was like okay. I mean, and then Apollo wins because a new guy came in. I don't know his name yet, and came and helped him out. So
I don't know.
I guess that's gonna be his like his general and shit. Yeah, that was a forgettable match as well. That's or look already. Have I even been excited for any of these matches yet? Nope. And
Zero excitement.
that's how night two was going, bro. Night two was going that way.
And now for now, all these matches at night two, the top was like, honestly speaking, the top length of the match was like 10 minutes.
That's what it felt like anyway.
It felt like it was like
Yeah.
going like this.
So then we had the WWE Raw's Women Championship, Oscar
Oh
versus
my
Rhea Ripley.
No.
What do you feel about that match?
Yo, it was a snooze fest, man.
Was it snooze fest? I mean, I didn't really. I don't know.
I think people fell asleep on that match.
I think the match was okay. The match was
uh,
okay. I like Rhea Ripley.
I didn't even like Rhea Ripley's entrance. Like she
I
had the live performance band come out to
I never,
pull a song.
to be honest, I never like when they do that in general. I don't care how much the song. I like the song. I never like the live performances. I feel like it distracts.
I like one of them. I think I like when Chris Jericho did it.
Chris Jericho did it, but that was
I think it was Chris Jericho or Triple
there,
H. One of them.
there was one that did it. When the one that was really good was Rollin' Rollin' when Limp Bizkit came out. I think
With the Undertaker.
for
Yeah,
Undertaker, I think that was probably the best one. But
yeah.
other than that, I feel like it just is distracting. The big E Wale one, I was like, what the fuck is going on? I like Wale, but I was like, what is this? Like, I forgot about that. I was like, oh shit. I was like, why is I mean, whatever. I mean, it is what it is.
It
But
is what it is.
Rhea Ripley wins that match. So she's the new championship. And then we get to the match of the night. The triple threat for the WWE Universal title. Now that was the way to end the fucking show, obviously.
Now we talking. Listen,
bro.
Give it up for Roman Reigns, baby. Give it up for Roman Reigns, baby.
Listen. After that,
the big dog.
After that, I'm getting a head of the table fucking shirt. I'm telling you right now. I'm gonna finally buy my first merch of Roman Reigns because that motherfucker can go, baby. Yo, who would have ever thought? You know how we are, bro. We hated Roman Reigns.
Roman Reigns is the shit right now.
He's literally the best guy right now. He's the best guy.
He's the shit right now.
The guy. He's the guy.
He is. I'm not a good guy. I'm not a bad guy. I am the guy. He's the guy right now.
Yo, first of all, the promo package to start the match. That promo package got me fucking hyped.
Acknowledge me.
Yo, straight up, bro. Like, and then because remember when we were talking about in the last podcast when you told me about that Daniel Bryan was injected into it. And I was like, oh, really? But after watching the promo package, I was like, okay, they sold me on this shit, like, quick. They sold me on Daniel Bryan being in it real quick. And I was like, okay, I'm in. They got me. They hooked me in. Because Daniel Bryan, I love Daniel Bryan. So, and Daniel Bryan is great for a good match. Like, for a triple threat match like that, he was perfect. But, so you got Edge. Yo, Edge came out. Pumped.
Yo, so many people went crazy for Edge, and I went crazy too. The whole entrance was fire.
On this day, I see clearly, and unto life. Yo, and to see him.
And I don't know if you. Oh, now I can talk about it.
Yes.
For people that don't know, it was a coincidence that both Edge and Randy Orton both had white and red designer outfits on, basically.
Yeah,
Edge came out in white and red. Randy Orton came out in white and red, and they both like they're probably like best friends at this time, but they're both friends, and they both was rated RKO. They both had their feud last year. They fought WrestleMania last year. So
I would love to see that again, though. Just one last time, rated RKO. Just once. Just for old time's sake, you know, before he retires, because I think what Edge is trying to do now is basically go out on his own terms,
right?
Which he wasn't able to do before because he was forced to retire. So he's looking to he's gonna do everything that he wants to do. He got another main event in WrestleMania. I want to see what's next for him because like I love Edge, man, and I when he announced his retirement, man, that was a gut punch, man. I was like, fuck, man. And he had just won the title, right? Wasn't it?
Yeah, he just won the title. He won the title. It was WrestleMania.
Yeah.
And it was the Monday Night Raw after WrestleMania.
Yeah, man. It was
it's basically been 10 years.
Yeah. Yeah. And then you got my boy Roman Reigns coming out. The head of the table, baby.
The head of the table.
Head of the acknowledge.
Acknowledge me.
yo, yo, I think we're so hype about it because we were like, we've been pushing this for so long to turn him heel, and when they finally turned him heel, I was like, yes, finally they did it. It was without fans in the stands, but I was like, they did it, man. Yes, 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 yes. No, it's perfect, bro. Like it just suits him so well, bro. It suits him so well. The non
he has a
attitude.
he has a swagger now, man.
Yeah, bro. And I love to see it in him too. Like you could tell he's enjoying it. You could tell he's
Yeah.
enjoying doing it. That he's not like worrying about like, oh, I'm a baby face, but they booing the shit out of me. You know?
And
Like,
then they booed him at WrestleMania, and it was like, Roman sucks. Roman sucks.
and then
And he's
Roman
like,
power
what?
bombs. Who he power bombed though?
He
Ed?
said, okay.
Or,
And he's
or
like, boom.
say something now. Say
Say
something.
something.
Oh man,
I like that.
that match was good. That match was back and forth.
That triple threat was off the gate.
Yeah, off the gate right away. Right away. It was
Right away.
Roman Reigns went right to freaking Daniel Bryan. Bah! Popped just started going at it, bro.
Right away from the top. And then you know what was funny the whole match? Paul Heyman's face. Paul Heyman was like,
Oh yeah, exactly. You saw the one when Daniel, I think it was Daniel Bryan had the yes lock on him, and then you see Paul Heyman goes, get him to Edge, like break it up. Edge breaks it up, and he goes,
you gotta love Paul Heyman, man. Genius.
And that's why I love Paul Heyman, because once Paul Heyman's attached to you, you're golden. You are golden. That's what we waited. Remember we talked about it. We were like, Roman Reigns, Paul Heyman should go with Roman Reigns. We were saying that for the longest, and then it actually happened. And I'm like, perfect. And then with that whole like, he's the head of the family, and he's the man, and it sets up so many angles they could go with it, knowing how big that family is. Like, no more since Samoa Joe's release. So my whole theory of Samoa Joe eventually probably gonna join into the faction, maybe that's gone. He could have been like a bodyguard or whatever, you know. That's gone. So now I'm thinking Jimmy Uso comes back in a match, probably when maybe Jey Uso's down on the floor, Roman Reigns looks like he's about to lose, and then Jimmy Uso comes in and saves the day. That's what I'm thinking. I think that's what's gonna happen, because I think and I think you're gonna have Jimmy and Jey Uso end up becoming tag team champions again, while Roman Reigns is the champ.
Makes sense.
I mean, it'll make sense. You got you're forming that faction right there, and all you need is that one other piece, and then that they take like either whatever's there, the Intercontinental or the United States Championship, whichever. It'll be in SmackDown, so it'll be this IC title, right? But you never know. It switches hands. It could switch hands, so we never know really.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I'm telling you, Roman Reigns has such a good thing going for him right now, bro. It's just we need to keep the ball rolling. I'm so happy that he kept the fucking title. I was so happy because I was worried. I was like, shit, man, they might give it to fucking Edge. Like they might give it to Edge, and I'm like, please don't, because that's the thing. Now since Roman won, he's gonna be even more of a dick. He's gonna be like, you see, you couldn't stop me, two of you. Yo, I can't wait for Friday night, bro, for that. Just for
I'm the head of the table.
Head of the table. Like, it all sets up eventually, if they want to do it, it's The Rock coming in and being like, head of the what? I'm the head of the table. I see that happen, but what?
If you smell,
nah, you got to do it right. If you smell
what The Rock is cooking.
But yeah, man, like I'm telling you, like that will be a dream match, but I don't want to see that match being a title match. Don't want
Not
to,
at all.
because then that will mean
Negativo.
that will have to be the main event, and I don't want to see Rock in the main event anymore. You know, give that to the guys that work their
That
ass off
deserve it.
every day, and
That's the black.
yeah. Adam Cole when he goes AJ Styles,
Adam Cole,
baby.
baby.
Okay, yeah. So there was so many great spots in that match though, like the whole how you call that, the with the chairs that that Edge does,
The concerto.
the concerto. Yo, I was yo, I was like,
He
and
did
then
two of them shits.
he did two of them shits, bro. Yo,
The both of them.
yeah, yo.
Dong, 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 dong.
Roman Reigns came out like a badass, like he should, and I'm just happy with the outcome of that.
I'm happy. I was happy with the outcome, and I feel like I was reading a lot of comments and I was reading a lot of reviews, and it was like, "Oh, Edge should have won. Edge this, Edge that." I was like, "Listen, at the end of the day, as much as we don't, for people that don't like it or who likes it or whatever,
Yeah.
Roman Reigns is literally the top star that they're trying to push right now,
Yeah.
the top heel. So for you to have him lose at this point in time,
Yeah,
makes his heel run. It's too early, and it makes his heel run. It makes his heel run basically worthless, because at this time it's like, yo, he did a lot of good shit. Because he turned heel, when was it? SummerSlam.
Yeah, SummerSlam. Last
SummerSlam. So from SummerSlam to now, it's like, yo, he did a lot of good shit, and he's basically what he said he's doing. He's bringing in Raiders on SmackDown.
Yeah.
People are watching Roman Reigns.
Yep. People are watching. Yo, I never thought I would do this, because remember you were like, yo, you gotta watch Roman Reigns. You gotta watch SmackDown. And I was like, I would never in my life, before I used to skip all of Roman Reigns shit. And now I skip everything else just to watch Roman Reigns shit. Like, it's crazy how things happen. And this is what happens when you make right decisions with characters. Like, it was time. It was time for him to change.
And he looks like a star, man.
Right off the bat. First of all, just one fucking detail even made it better. Him not wearing that tactical vest anymore, and him being just straight up out, like with his muscles out and shit. It's like, there we go. Now you're showing. The only thing I wish they would have done was change his theme music.
Yeah,
that's the only thing, but it doesn't bother me. It doesn't bother me as much, because it's still, that theme song is still pretty damn good. I mean, it's no matter what, it's still a pretty good damn theme song. But I would have liked to see something more like menacing, or like something different, just
something more dark.
Yeah, just to switch it up, man, because he's been having that since the Shield came out. So, like, but they did it right. He won. Yo, spot of the night for me though was that crossface yes lock combo that they had on Roman.
Oh, yeah. And then Edge and Daniel Bryan is like headbutting each other.
And then they headbutting, bah. I was like, that was a great, and they had the bar. He had the bar from the chair in Roman's mouth, like that, like
the steel chair.
Yo, I'm telling you, that was one hell of a match. And listen, that was the only match that mattered on that card. The only match that mattered. It was crazy how night one was far superior than night two. You would think night two will be the better night, because it's night two. It's the last night, so you would think it's gonna be the best night, and it wasn't by far.
That match was WrestleMania worthy match.
Yes, that was a WrestleMania worthy match. The Sasha Banks on Bianca Belair was WrestleMania worthy. The Cesaro and Seth Rollins was WrestleMania worthy. The Bad Bunny was WrestleMania worthy, and that was it. To be honest, that was it. Really,
everything else felt like a Monday Night Raw.
Yep, everything else felt like other pay-per-view, another pay-per-view,
like a WrestleMania Backlash.
Yeah, like oh, don't get me started. Listen, but let's talk about night one of Takeover. You saw Takeover, right? Night one.
I saw Takeover.
now you want to get a good card of actually fucking wrestlers wrestling and actually good wrestling. NXT Takeover is where to go. I mean, like there was the best matches of the nights of far more better
Yeah.
matches than anything besides the matches that we mentioned. Those are the only.
MSK,
Let me see.
MSK, Grizzled Young Veterans, and
Oh my god, and the brother, the I know what you're talking. The Dorado brothers, is it something like that?
um.
I forgot their fucking name already.
Oh my god, it's Grizzled Young Veterans, MSK, and what was the other team? Oh my god, I don't remember, but at this time, but that match was really good.
Yep, yep. I told you. Remember, I was telling you, yo, bro, this tag team triple threat match is freaking amazing, bro. Oh my god.
Tommaso Ciampa versus Walter, really good.
Yo, oh my god, bro. Them two went at it. Walter is a fucking beast. He's hold the title for I didn't even realize for
He's held the title for
days.
2 years already, almost.
That's even more. No, yeah, for like 2 years and a half, bro, and nobody's stopped him, bro. No, he's a beast. He's a beast. And then you had I'm trying to pull up.
He won. Actually, he won the title on NXT New York, NXT Brooklyn when we went.
Yeah, he did win the title that yeah, he did.
He
right?
won the title that night.
Yeah,
that was 2 years ago.
Wow. Damn. Feels like 10 years ago. That's how long ago it was because bro, like but NXT always delivers, I feel like on their like pay-per-views because it's not pay-per-view, but they always deliver on it. Like to me. I'm trying to pull out the fucking match. It was um Legado de Fantasma.
There you go.
That's what it was. Yeah. But that was one hell of a match, bro. All of them going full cylinder, bro. They were going hard, bro. That was an amazing match, man. Then you had the women's title match, which with Io Shirai and Raquel Gonzalez. Raquel Gonzalez, she is a beast, bro. And I feel like she got better over time. I haven't watched, but from what I've seen, like little bits and pieces of her, like she just got better over time. Like, and that was a great match as well. Yeah, the Tommaso Ciampa Walter fight, that was just like, yeah. And then that was night one. And then night one, yeah, that was night one. You haven't seen night two yet, right?
I haven't seen night 2 yet.
Oh, we gotta talk about. You have to fucking see it, bro. we gotta talk about that Kyle O'Reilly Adam Cole match. Oh my fucking god, Adam Cole, baby, bro. That match was fucking brutal, and it just got worse and worse and worse and worse, like in a good way, as it went through, bro. Oh, that was a great match, man. And then the Karrion Kross and Finn Balor match, that was a good match too. Santos Escobar and Jordan Devlin was okay. It was they went, but it was all right. I already know what happens in NXT. Because I saw NXT from this week, so I don't. You haven't watched NXT from this. You got to catch up, but something happens big time. But
All
yeah,
and pray.
that Adam Cole match, bro. Adam Cole, bro, it's a fucking star. It's a fucking star, bro.
It's a shame.
God,
It's a shame how you have these stars of Adam Cole, Keith Lee, Aleister Black, Matt Riddle, Ricochet.
Hold up. I didn't even talk about also the because in night one, oh, I can't give it up because night one had the number one contender match, and then whoever won that.
Bronson Reed.
Oh yeah, you saw. Oh yeah, so Bronson Reed fought Johnny Gargano. That was a hell of a match too. I mean, Johnny Gargano is you put him in anything. He's
Yeah, Johnny Gargano's another one. That is my dude.
but
Johnny, I don't like the whole. Listen, to be honest with you, I don't like the whole faction that he's going on
no, me neither.
with
I
the
don't.
with the way and stuff.
Yeah, I don't.
I'd rather Johnny Gargano by
By
himself.
himself. Yeah, or with Candice LeRae.
Either
That's it. You know.
yeah, either with Candice LeRae, either he's heel or face, it doesn't matter. He needs to be by himself,
Yeah,
honestly, because it's just a better suit for him.
it gets a little stupid, so that's why I
Yeah,
don't
because
like it. But
the whole way thing is retarded. I don't like it.
I think they're gonna eventually split.
Yeah,
That-
please,
because
please.
I don't really like the people around them except for Candice LeRae. So
Yeah, Austin Theory and
what's the
what's
theories?
the
I
other
don't
guy?
like. And the other girl, I forgot her name.
Yeah,
I just saw it today.
I don't know.
But, yeah. So like Johnny Gargano, but
Get rid of it.
you already know Johnny Gargano in the ring is gonna deliver. So like at the end of the day, you know that the match,
That's Mr. Takeover right there.
Mr. Takeover. So, but like I'm still shocked, and I saw that because I've been missing NXT. See, now I'm back in the fucking wrestling train now. Now you got me. Now I'm back on because now I need to be up with NXT again. And now that since NXT is on a new night, now it's on Tuesdays. So it's a little bit better. Like if you want to watch AEW, you could watch AEW and not have to worry about, oh, I gotta watch AEW and NXT or whatever. So I want to try to see what's up with AEW, how AEW is doing, just to catch up on AEW, see what's up. And then I know I have NXT on Tuesdays, Monday Night Raw, and then you have NXT UK on Thursdays, and on Friday is SmackDown. But SmackDown looks like it's the number one show right now.
Roman Reigns, baby.
Reigns in it, so it's number one show, number one show, bro. But that's what we got for the WrestleMania 37 review. I think overall, if we're gonna combine both nights, night 2 was such a fucking letdown.
Night 2 was I give it out of 5. I give it a 2, honestly.
Me too. I give it a 2. There was only one match that I cared about. That was
so at the end of the day, night 1, night 2 combined, 3 out of 5. 2.5, 2.5, 3 out of 5.
I say, you know what? Because I gave it a 3.5, I'll give it a 3 because I think being that I gave night 2 a 2 out of 5, it has to bring down the score. So 3. I will say overall both nights 3 out of 5. Takeover for me, both nights together for 3.54 out of 5. But like it's just night and day when it comes to those two. When it comes to WrestleMania, when it comes to anything the WWE main roster puts out and NXT roster puts out. I mean, it's just a night and day, bro. But we love wrestling, so like WrestleMania has always been like one of those things that's like there's so many good WrestleManias, but there's like some of them that stick in your head the most, bro. Like I know you got your top 5. I don't think I finished my top 5, but you could tell me your top 5, and I'll tell you like what I got or whatever. What I put as my number 1.
What do you want? The number 5?
Give me just give me random. Okay, we're not ranking them like as the best one, or we just giving our top 5 just randomly.
WrestleMania 17.
That's my number 1. That's my number 1.
Listen,
you talk about it. I'm gonna pull up the card.
I don't even remember the card, but I remember the fucking. I know you had Triple H, Undertaker. You had Stone Cold versus The Rock,
and this was in the Houston Astrodome,
which is fucking classic. You had fucking you had the hardcore title match. I think it was Raven versus Kane.
So you had what was it? X Factor, which is just incredible, and X-Pac defeated Grand Master Sexy and Steve Blackman as a tag match. You had Chris Jericho against for the WWF Intercontinental against William Regal Riddle and Regal was another one that was very slept on. You have Taz and the APA versus Right to Censor. Remember Right to Censor, bro?
Right.
And with Steve Rich, what? Yo, I totally forgot. You got Kane defeated Raven and Big Show. Oh shit, I forgot about
Yeah,
that.
that was for the hardcore title.
Yeah, yeah. Eddie Guerrero defeats Ted. I miss Eddie Guerrero, man.
Yeah, R&P Eddie Guerrero, man.
You
Viva
had
la raza.
Kurt Angle versus Chris Benoit. That was a fucking match, if I remember. Woo! China versus Ivory. Shane McMahon defeat. Oh, that's when he fought. When he fought his father. Shane McMahon defeats Mr. McMahon. I remember that.
Yeah.
I forgot about that though. Then you had the TLC match. I mean, like Edge and Christian defeats Dudley Boys and the Hardy Boys. Like, if you want to talk about one of the best WrestleMania matches ever, that's definitely one. That was the first one or the second one?
That was the second one.
That was the first one. I think the first one was better.
The first one was last year, the year before that, WrestleMania 2000.
Yeah, WrestleMania 2000. Man. Oh, yeah. I mean, that was just a funny one. The Iron Sheik versus Hillbilly Jim. That was the Battle Royale shit or whatever. Then you had the Undertaker versus Triple H.
No, you had Trish Stratus fights too. Trish Stratus fought I think Jazz.
I don't see that here.
Really? It's there. It has to be. I remember clearly that's WrestleMania 17.
You sure?
I'm sure. I'm 100% positive. Trish Stratus.
It's not on here.
What?
No, because in the Shane McMahon fight, Shane McMahon was with Linda McMahon, and he defeated Mr. McMahon, who was with Stephanie and Trish Stratus.
Oh, so that was 18.
That was 18. 18
that was 18. Okay.
18, which is another one that was.
Yeah, we're gonna get into that.
Yeah. I mean, another. I would say another great. I'm trying to get the exact year because I forget the exact year. Was WrestleMania? What was it? Was it 14?
Oh.
Yeah, 14. WrestleMania 14. I mean, had one of the best main events with
Undertaker versus Kane. Inferno. No, I mean regular match. It was a regular match.
Oh, it was a regular match. Yeah.
Undertaker versus Kane.
Then you had Stone Cold versus Shawn
Michaels. Whoops.
With Mike Tyson in. Oh my god. Bro.
You had what else was in that pick? You had, I think it was Triple H fought The Rock, I think. Was it?
Let me see. I'm pulling it up right now. You had LOD 2000, won by eliminating the Midnight Express. Oh, that was like a battle royale. Let me see. Oh no, Triple H defeated Owen Hart. European Championship.
So who did The Rock face? I know The Rock fought.
The Rock faced Ken Shamrock.
That's what it was.
Oh my god. Ken Shamrock in for the Intercontinental Championship. Then you had Cactus Jack and Chainsaw Charlie defeated the New Age Outlaws.
Wow.
The New Age Outlaws, man. Shit. Taka.
Give it up to Road Dogg. He's recovering from a heart attack, man.
Oh yeah? When was that?
Yeah, he had a heart attack the other day, Road Dogg.
Oh shit, man. Yo, I hope
man.
Good, you know. Sending positive vibes out there to the Road Dogg, man. The Road Dogg, Jesse James. The badass
Billy Gunn.
The New
Age
Outlaws. And if you're not down with that, we got 2 words for you. Suck it. Oh man, that would never be. I miss those days, bro.
It will never be duplicated, man.
Never be duplicated. And listen, don't let WrestleMania 13. I don't think had one of the best matches on there. Too WrestleMania 13.
That's one of your picks, WrestleMania 13.
Not as my favorite. I would just my favorite matches from one of my favorite WrestleMania matches, which is Bret
What's
Hart.
your favorite WrestleMania match, man?
My favorite WrestleMania match. Okay, so we're gonna go top 5 here for WrestleMania matches. Number 1, clear as day, night as day. Undertaker versus Shawn Michaels.
WrestleMania
WrestleMania
25.
25. I mean, one of the best. Well, first of all, that
Honestly,
four,
I think that's the greatest match of all time that I've seen.
listen, out of those 4 years straight, you had Undertaker versus Shawn Michaels at WrestleMania 25. Then you had Undertaker versus Shawn Michaels again, right? For Shawn Michaels' retirement. That was another great match. And then that led into the next WrestleMania, which Undertaker versus Triple H. And then Undertaker versus
Twice.
Triple H in the Hell in a Cell. That was those 4 in a row were like some of the best because it was all story. It was all connected. All those 4 matches. So it was like, like, and then with Shawn Michaels as the referee in the Hell in a Cell for the last match with Triple H, bro. Like,
Honestly, man, I think that's probably the greatest match. Whether it's WrestleMania or not, I think that's the greatest match of all time. Undertaker Shawn Michaels WrestleMania 25.
that's that.
Listen, I remember to this day when I first saw that match, because honestly at the time, because that WrestleMania card was so weak. WrestleMania 25, it was that WrestleMania card was horrible, man. It was just like it was all over the place. None of the matches made sense, whatever. So I wasn't really into the whole feud of Shawn Michaels Undertaker. I was like, yeah, whatever. I was like, at that point, I was like, all right, Undertaker's getting old. Shawn Michaels is already like played. I thought at the time he was like played out already. I was
Yeah.
like, whatever. Bro, when I tell you this honestly, and then Jim Ross that came out just specifically for that match.
Yep. Yeah.
When I seen that match, as soon as the bell rung, 5 minutes into that match, as soon as what was it? I think Shawn Michaels or something, he hit a switch in music on the Undertaker. Undertaker kicked out.
Yeah.
I lost my shit.
Yeah.
I said, "What the fuck is?" It's something I've never seen ever happen.
No. When Shawn Michaels kicked out
Michaels
of the
kicked out of the tombstone.
tombstone, I lost it. I was like, "There's no way he kicked out of the tombstone like that."
When he kicked out of the tombstone, I was like, "Holy shit, yo!" That's it. All my focus went into that fucking, and I remember seeing it live. This is the thing. I remember seeing it live. All my focus, whatever I was doing at that time, went into the match, and I was like, "You got me."
That's when you know match
me.
is good. That's when you know his match is good. When you put your phone down, you put everything down, and you watch the match.
Right.
Because you just fucking hooked on it. That was me during the Adam Cole and the Kyle O'Reilly match. That would just I put everything. I was like, okay, this is getting crazy. I was like, I gotta watch it. Like those matches like that when you start feeling it and everything's working on all cylinders, bro. That's one of those matches, bro. That's definitely one of those matches.
That's
Another
probably
one of those matches. If we're gonna talk about just matches in general, doesn't have to be WrestleMania. Like just out of sheer iconicness, the Hell in a Cell match with Undertaker and Mick Foley. That is literally the most iconic fucking match WWE has ever put together, in my opinion, because half of that shit was not supposed to happen.
even yeah, man. I just shit.
That was when he threw fucking Mick Foley off of that Hell in a Cell. I I never thought that I would see that ever. Like he straight up chucked him. Like,
And then he threw him in through the cage.
see, the whole thing was so because I was, I've been on a fucking bender of wrestling lately, so I was watching the interviews with Shawn Michaels. I mean, not Shawn Michaels, Stone Cold and Undertaker. and he was explaining with the top of the cage, right? It was not supposed to come off completely. It was supposed to make a dent and go down a little bit, and then they'll slowly go down, right? It was not supposed to completely collapse. So he was saying that when he was getting ready to do the choke slam, he was supposed to be on the same thing on the actual cage where where McFoley was, and chokeslam him there, but he decided to step on the supports instead. So thank God he did that, because when he chokeslammed him, he went Mick Foley went through the cage, and if Undertaker would have been in that spot that he was in previously and not on the supports, he would have fell with him, and that could have been really bad.
That would have been bad.
That would have been really bad. So it was like, like so much fucking. One of the most iconic photos too, with Mick Foley with the fucking tooth in his mouth and his nose, like that dude. Mick Foley is the fucking man, bro. I love Mick Foley for that. Like, he put his body on the line for our entertainment because he loved what he did too. Like, he's just like, between Cactus Jack, and he had some of the best characters too. Cactus Jack, he had Mankind. Love Mankind. That's like the best. Mankind was the best, man. And Cactus Jack was just fucking.
You had Dude Love, man.
Dude Love. Ooh, 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 ooh.
Oh,
yeah, man.
have mercy.
Yeah, and one of my favorite moments in WWE history was definitely that moment Mick Foley won that title. When he was ringside and everybody was fighting ringside, and they were trying to stop him or whatever it was, and then fucking DX was by his side, like Billy Gunn came in, get the fuck out of here, was punching dudes, and then you hear fucking Stone Cold comes out, fucking just takes everybody out, and then I'm telling you, that was one of the most iconic, and that's what changed the Monday Night Wars as well too, bro. Like, that was because WCW wanted to be acting like they're all smart. It was like, oh, haha, go tune into WWF because Mick Foley wins the title, or Mankind wins the title. Oh, that's a joke. That backfired on your ass, because then everybody turned the channel and was like, Mick Foley, my Mankind won. What the? Everybody tuned in, and that was one of the best fucking moments, bro. I love that.
You know what Mick Foley moment I loved, man, was in 2000 when he came out as Mankind and he was feuding with Triple H, and he got fucked up. Triple H beat him up.
Know exactly where you going.
He busted his head open and everything. And then the next night on SmackDown, that happened, I think, on Monday Night Raw, and then on SmackDown, he came out and he was like, you know what? He was like, this Sunday at the Royal Rumble, you're going to face somebody and it's not going to be Mankind. And he was like, I was making a lot of thinking and I was taking a shower.
Yeah.
You know how Mick Foley was with his story.
Yeah.
He was like, I was taking a shower and I let all the blood drip down. And you know what? And then he starts walking down the aisle. He takes off his shirt. This Sunday, you're going to fight Cactus Jack. And I was like, yo, this shit is so good.
Yeah, because it was the video pack, because it was in a video. So he was looking at the Titantron, and he was speaking and everything like that. And he goes, I got somebody that's ready to fight you. And then freaking Cactus Jack comes out. Boom. Have a nice day. I was like, let's go.
And then he comes out and then he fucks up Triple H, man.
Oh man, yo, I'm telling you.
Yo, and then not for nothing, that Royal Rumble match, Triple H, Cactus Jack 2000, shit was.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yep.
Oh my god.
Triple H had some memorable matches too, man. Like that, to me, one of my favorite matches of him was definitely the unsanctioned match between him and Shawn Michaels at SummerSlam.
Oh, SummerSlam 2002. Oh my god.
SummerSlam 2002 is one of the best SummerSlams, if not the best SummerSlam. That was the one with Brock versus The Rock
Brock
too.
Lesnar versus The Rock.
Oh my god, that was a great card too. If I remember correctly, that SummerSlam was big. It was like, oh shit, like this the Brock versus The Rock, like this is crazy. Speaking about The Rock, I mean, The Rock is my favorite wrestler of all time. So The Rock has so many moments. Like, also the match probably wasn't that great. It wasn't like an epic match, 5-star match, but that match between him and Hollywood Hogan, probably the most best,
No,
one of the best moments in WrestleMania history, was them two
I,
just facing down.
honestly, I'll give it a 4 out of 5.
Yeah, I
That
haven't
match.
watched it in a long time, so I will have to watch it again. But
Just for them to make their entrances, because Hulk Hogan was hot at the time.
yeah,
Hulk Hogan, because everybody liked the heel,
yeah, everybody like the
and
Hollywood
for
Hogan.
him, yeah, everybody loves Hollywood Hulk Hogan. And then for him to come out MWO style to the
Damn,
ring, he was already getting cheered,
yeah,
and The Rock was coming out, he was getting booed,
ooh, yeah,
and then just for them, for the moment to have both of them stare,
and then
because
it
you
looked,
gotta mind you, people, you gotta mind that this is way before The Rock versus John Cena.
yeah,
This is way before a lot of these dream matches to come about. This
yeah,
was one of the dream matches that nobody would ever thought that would happen.
yeah,
It
yeah,
was The Rock versus. It was, technically speaking, it was supposed to initially be Stone Cold.
yeah,
It
yeah,
was supposed to be Hulk Hogan versus Stone Cold, but I don't know. I think something happened, and something happened in between the lines or something. I don't remember what happened,
yeah, yeah.
but they made it into The Rock versus Hulk Hogan, and for that match, icon versus icon, and it
Yep.
was just like,
It was
man,
it was very they really went home on that one. That was their that should have been the main event. Like how they promoted it, that was like the main event. In other words, bro, like
yeah, because the main event that night was what, Triple H versus Chris Jericho, right?
yes, for
Yeah, yeah,
the
for the
undisputed.
for the undisputed championship.
Yeah, I think it was Chris Jericho. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, Triple H, Chris Jericho.
Who is your top 5 wrestlers of all time? I mean,
Top
top
five,
10. Top 10. You have your
top
list.
10.
Do you have your list?
Um,
I made a list, and it might be controversial with the last two.
I have a list. All right, I'll go top 10. I will go with number 10. Um, ooh, wow. I'm gonna have to go with Mick Foley.
Okay, okay, okay.
That's the top 10.
Mick Foley, all right.
Number 9. I'm gonna have to go with Kurt Angle.
Okay. Like it, like it.
Number 8. Let's see. Ooh, number 8, man. This is gonna be kind of like a little off, but I feel like he was such a star and he was so underrated when they fucked him up when he came into WWE. I'm gonna have to go with Diamond Dallas Page, man.
Oh wow. Wow. I didn't expect Diamond Dallas Page. I mean, Diamond Dallas Page was a good character in WWE, WCW.
WCW.
Yeah, yeah.
And speaking of WCW, number 7,
Oh God.
I'm gonna have to go with Scott Hall.
Oh Scott. Okay, Scott Hall.
Yeah.
Okay.
Listen, Scott Hall is the only, just for this guy, is the only character who's never won a major title. He's never won the WCW title. He's never won WWE title.
No, he's never won the main title. He's won
He's
the
never won
IC
the main
title.
title.
He had the IC title.
Yeah, that's it. That's all he had.
That's
And
about
the
it.
tag team title. Yeah,
That's in titles. That's it.
that's it. Um,
7 now. 7.
Number 7, I would have to go with I'm gonna have to go with Eddie Guerrero.
Okay. All right. Like, I love Eddie Guerrero. You know me.
Yeah.
Eddie Guerrero is one of my favorites, man. I love Eddie. He's in my top 10. That's for sure.
Yeah, oh, definitely.
He's in my top
Number
10.
six. Number six, I'm gonna have to go with Chris Jericho.
Yo, did you read my mind? Because he's on my number 6 too.
Wow.
He's my number 6.
Wow.
He just missed my top 5. I think me and you might have our top 5 the same, just in different orders, maybe.
No, I won't have the same as you. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna tell you why.
Oh, you're gonna throw a curveball up in there. Okay, let's see.
Number five. Number five. I'm gonna have to go with Triple H.
That is my number 5 as well. I'm not gonna say anything else from now on if you get it right. I'm just gonna keep it to myself.
Number 4. I'm gonna have to go with. Oof.
It gets harder when you get to the top of the 4.
I'm gonna have to go with John Cena.
Wow. Yo, I hate you. Because you were talking shit about John Cena the other day, and now you're gonna put him in your top 4. Get out of here.
I mean, I could talk shit about Cena, but no, I could talk shit about Cena, but technically speaking, he's one of the GOATs.
I mean, yeah, he's not on my list.
Number 3. Ooh, this is where it gets tough. Because I wanna place this guy, but I feel like I'm not gonna place him in it, and it's for certain reasons. But my third person, I'm gonna pick. I'm gonna pick. Damn, you know what?
You get a second thought?
This is tough.
I have a little bit of second thoughts too on my top 3, only because of recent events.
You know what? Honestly, I'm gonna take, just for the sake of it, I'm gonna take Diamond Dallas Page out of the list.
Okay.
And I'm gonna add Bret Hart in there.
Okay. All right. Got it.
Oh fuck! Oh my!
I'm gonna be a little controversial. Like not in my top 5, but on the bottom half. It's gonna be a little controversial, maybe.
All right. So top 3, the third person. I'm gonna have to go with CM Punk.
Oh shit! No, you go CM Punk top 3?
I'm gonna yeah.
Wow. Okay, I need to hear the top 2 right now. I need to hear the top 2 right now because you already got 3. You don't have.
This,
Okay.
I
need to
listen. This honestly, this is kind of fucked up. Yeah, I think I need to do this shit over. I think I need to do it over.
Nope, you can sleep with this for tonight.
Honestly, wait. Actually, I'm gonna take Kurt Angle out of there. I'm gonna replace Kurt Angle.
Okay.
Yeah, Kurt Angle's out of there.
Okay.
I would replace Kurt Angle. I'm gonna replace Kurt Angle with someone else. I don't know who yet. So I'm missing 3. So my top 2.
Okay.
My top 2. Number 2 is gonna be Undertaker.
Okay.
My number 1 star is gonna be Stone Cold.
Stone Cold. We're gonna have to.
And I'm replacing Kurt Angle with The Rock.
Okay. All right.
That's it. That's my list right there.
I'm starting off maybe very controversial.
Because I fucked up.
I'm starting off a little controversial with my number 10 and number 9 because they're not long. They haven't been in WWE for that long. My number 10.
Oh no.
Gonna be Adam Cole, baby.
Wow.
Adam fucking Cole. Yes. I have every single match I've seen him in. I can't. I just can't. I don't know if it's recency bias, but I fucking love Adam Cole. And then my number 9 pick It's along the same line. It's along the same family in NXT. Johnny Gargano. Listen, between Adam Cole and Johnny Gargano, I haven't seen such great matches like that in decades to me. Since like Shawn Michaels and Undertaker matches. When we went to go see that takeover, bro, and it was Adam Cole versus Johnny Gargano, wasn't it, right?
Yep.
That was literally I like
We saw a classic match.
we saw a classic, one of the most classic NXT matches, if not the classic NXT match. And them two together, just they're so fucking good at what they do. So that's why it was a little controversial, only because they're newer. So I had to throw that little wrench in there real quick.
Okay.
Number 8. And this is out of it. Doesn't are we gonna talk about with this top 10 is not necessarily about who's the better wrestler. It's about our favorites, right? So number 8 will be Eddie Guerrero. Viva la raza, baby. I fucking love Eddie Guerrero. Growing up, Latino heat, baby. Just having just
Latino.
his characters were so good, man. That that rivalry he had with Rey Mysterio. Latino heat. I mean, like classic. Okay, my number 7 pick, the hardcore man himself, Mick Foley.
Oh, I thought he was gonna say hardcore Holly. Yo, homie got like a heart attack.
My number 6, Val Venus. Not
Oh my god.
no, I'm just playing.
Hello, ladies.
All right. So that was my number 7, Mick Foley. I love Mick Foley. I mean, hardcore legend. Number 6, we had the same thing, Chris Jericho. Chris Jericho is, and I think Chris Jericho has made it onto his to my top 10 list, really, for his longevity. Like the fact that he's still going and still putting on quality fucking matches goes to show why he's one of the greatest to ever do it, bro.
You just made the list.
Number 5, Triple H. Grew up with Triple H. Loved Triple H. I loved his rivalry with The Rock.
You gotta hit him with that Triple H.
Oh, that's my favorite one of him. Yo, I mean, come on. We got to do a whole episode with entrance music. We got to do that. My number 4. So this is where it gets
down to the nitty gritty.
My number 4 is Mr. WrestleMania himself, Shawn Michaels.
You know what? This is why I told you I got to do my list over, man. My list is fucked up.
Yeah, your list is definitely fucked up.
It's fucked up. But I'm gonna let you slide. Go ahead.
Okay, this is where it gets tricky because I put this guy at 3, but after watching this fucking documentary that I did, it's so hard. Undertaker's my number 3.
What?
Undertaker's.
Well, no, he was my number 3. So yeah,
Undertaker's my number 3.
It's fine.
I think you could probably guess. You know me. You could probably guess what's my top 2. Number 2,
Stone Cold and The Rock.
Stone Cold Steve Austin. And number 1 is the jabroni being pie eating. Raisin. Power Raisin. The Rock, baby. I mean, The Rock is what, like I just can't explain The Rock. Like that's my idol. That's one of my idols. That's where watching The Rock for the first time is when I was like, oh shit, like I love wrestling. Like that was when it was like, and that was before he even got like even big. Like when he got to the 98 and 99, where he was just like untouchable. but like you started to see that a little bit in '97, like that from Nation of Domination, and then he got out of Nation of Domination, I think in '97 too,
Do
right?
you smell what the Rock is cooking?
The Rock says. The Rock says. I can't do that shit for nothing. The eyebrow, man. But yeah, The Rock is my number one, bro. I just can't. There's nobody to me that he electrified. Like he electrified the stage that he was on. He was the electric. What do we say? What do we call him? The most
The
electrifying
most electrifying
of all
superstar.
time. Like, come on, like he's so good on the mic. He's a workhorse in the ring. He's just like, I mean, I love The Rock. I just can't. I'm speechless whenever I talk about it. It's just my favorite wrestler, hands down. Have some of the funniest moments ever in wrestling to me. You want to try the people strudel?
Happy birthday to Steph. You're a hoe with big breasts. So take a night girl from hooking. If you smell what the Rock is cooking.
I am Kane. Oh man. Well, I mean, I love The Rock.
He was like, Jabroni, do the what was it? The Copacabana. He's like, get your monkey ass.
Yeah, and he has some of the like that I Quit match with Mick Foley. I mean, come on. Classic. The one where he beat fucking Mick Foley's head in with the table with the chairs like 6 times in a row. That they had to blank it out because nowadays because it's so like hard to watch. It's like he's just like bah 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 Mick Foley's head like it was nothing. Like, it's crazy, man. He put on great matches with Stone Cold, great matches with Triple H. Like, I mean, I would have loved to seen him work with Shawn Michaels, but that never happened. Um,
They had beef.
That beef. I mean, everybody had beef with Shawn Michaels at that. Everybody had beef with Shawn Michaels. But yeah, man, like that's my top 5. I mean, my top 10, man. That's my top.
Good, man. And you know what? Just to throw another WrestleMania greatness in there, WrestleMania 19, man.
Oh yeah, WrestleMania 19. Which one was that? Who main evented that one? I forgot.
That was Brock Lesnar, Kurt Angle. But that was the
one where he almost broke his neck.
He almost died.
Yeah.
But that was the last Stone Cold match, man.
Oh man. Yeah, that was another one. Like his injuries messed him up, man. His knee injuries. He couldn't wrestle anymore, really.
Oh, it was his neck.
Oh, his neck too. But it was his neck, his knee, everything, bro. He was all fucked up. He was all jacked up, man. But man, we love wrestling. We grew up with wrestling. That is like our like friendship from the start. Like what I remember the most is us talking about wrestling and playing with our fucking wrestling action figures, bro, and we used to have the ring in my house, and we used to play the fucking. He used to do the entrance music because he was better than me in the entrance music, and we used to do that shit. Yo, it was so much fun, man. But I mean, those days, some of the best memories, man. Back in the '90s, man, in the '90s, early 2000s, when it was just like the wrestling was
time, man.
Hot, man. They had the WWE restaurant in Times Square too. I remember that shit.
Yo, I remember that shit, man.
The WWE at that point was like untouchable, bro. Like, I mean, it's still a big thing, but a lot of people talk more negatively about it more than before, you know. But I have a love and hate relationship with WWE. Like, they gave me so many great memories, and I guess that's why I'm so hard on them, and I want them to succeed because I want those feelings back, and I want new generations to feel how we felt growing up with wrestling. Like I feel like and honestly, we shouldn't have we shouldn't have even been watching that at our age. At least me, anyway. But
it happens.
It was the '90s, bro. It was the '90s, bro. Shit was different, man. Shit was different. I miss those days, man. But that was the podcast for today. WrestleMania talk. We talked about our top 10 our top 10 wrestlers. We talked about WrestleMania Night 1 and Night 2. I talked about NXT Takeover Night 1. Was not going to spoil Night 2 for my boy, but we'll probably talk about Night 2 maybe on the next week, just a little bit, because I know he's going to watch it by then.
Just one thing before you leave. Acknowledge me.
Acknowledge us, okay? And you can acknowledge us by hitting the like button, subscribing to the channel, share it with your peeps, go on to Apple Music or Apple Podcasts, I mean, review the podcast. It helps out a lot. Give it a 5-star review or 4-star. I'm not gonna push it. Also listen to it anywhere you listen to podcasts. Doesn't matter where you listen to podcasts, is on there. So
on your way home from work, your way to school,
yeah, that's the best
on
way.
your way just to walk, just to get like when you're walking somewhere, just to relieve your mind off of stress.
Yeah,
whatever you want to do.
Yeah, and please, guys, like just leave a comment. It doesn't matter what you write on it. You could give me your top 5 wrestlers, your favorite WrestleMania moments, everything. All that stuff you can write in the comments below. I would greatly appreciate it. Plus, it helps with the algorithm, so it could get people to see the channel and see the video, so they could click onto it. Just let's try to get this. We got 50 subscribers now, which is dope.
Oh shit!
Yeah, we got 50 subscribers now. Let's just keep pushing these views out. I know I've been getting more traction on the audio, so that's dope. Like I've been seeing more people listening to audio, because audio is great. You know, you can hear that in the car on your way to work, like you said, and you don't have to necessarily watch it, right? But I mean, why wouldn't you want to watch these two beautiful, handsome men right here? Like, come on. You don't want to see this Papi Chulo over here? Come on. Do us a favor. Watch the YouTube. You know, you won't regret it. You guys will love it. It's a pretty long video today, but it's gonna go up on Saturday as usual. Saturday 8 p.m. 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific. I always say Pacific.
Pacific, man.
Pacific. And from now on, we'll be doing live premieres. So it'll be technically live. You get to chat with us or people on the show. That's in the chat. You get to chat with them while you're watching the show. It's good. It's fun. It's a fun time. I might join in and watch it with you guys and chat a bit. But with that being said, peace out. See you later. Stay safe and just have a blessed day. Peace out.